Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two quarterbacks of the defense will be counted on to lead their teams here today. It's Willis's 49ers going up against Kuechly's Panthers. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 2 matchup.
It's Sunday night in the NFL, and we're coming to you from under the lights as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms getting set for kickoff and a big primetime game headed your way. The lights are on. The excitement's building, Phil.
Yeah, the excitement is building, Jim. And, you know, for the players, you sit around all day long waiting for the game to come. So it makes you edgy, it makes you emotional, and we always see great play because of that.
Peterson's going to be back deep here on the opening kick, and Graham Gano looks ready to get this one underway. Quarterback with a huge arm who can also beat you with the run. Colin Kaepernick by way of the University of Nevada. Adrian Peterson is in the backfield. First down at the 28. Kaepernick with the handoff. Nice piece of running by Adrian Peterson.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
The 49ers lined up, bunch formation. First down at the 47. Now on the move. Muscles through the defender. The reception, easy, wide open.
Well, you got to do that now in this NFL. When you're in trouble in the pocket, you got to be able to run out there and find a way to complete a pass, and he did that time.
The 49ers will take the snap from the 35. Scrambling out of the pocket. Pass is intercepted. The tackle is made. They face first down. Cam Newton takes a look now from under center. Will go ground. He'll go left. That's a gain of 10. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards. The Panthers' offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. Handoff out of the eye. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Olsen's in the slot receiver role for this upcoming snap. Midway through the first. Screen brings it in. Charging ahead.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
The Panthers go with two tight ends on this play. The Panthers have it at the 44. Newton still has it. He's brought down.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
And Wallace lined up in the slot. Second down and 10. Catch made near the sideline.
A lot of teams will play this 3D defense, cover 3, because they want to make the quarterback throw the football towards the sidelines and down the field to get those completions. Good job by the QB that time.
It's Johnson. Johnson's marked down after a gain of 4. That's second down coming up. Offense lines up here. Looking across the middle with 2 hands. He has it for a gain of about 5.
The Panthers do a good job that time on second down. They don't force the football down the field. They throw it short. They pick up some solid yards to make it a good situation for them. Third short.
The Panthers take it from the 23. He'll pick up 7 this time.
Well, one of the hardest things to do, and I think in the NFL now, is third short is run the football and pick up yards. That time, nice job by the offensive line. They showed their power, and they picked up the first down.
He'll get it again. McCourty's there to make the tackle.
The Panthers know once they get inside the 20-yard line, you have to be able to run the football also. It can't be pass, pass, pass all the time. The offensive line comes through. Good, solid run that time.
1 quarter complete, and we'll take a break as you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. The Panthers now move the chains.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
This has been a long drive so far. First and goal from the 3. Newton, handoff, and that's Watt. And on the stop, and this will go for a loss.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
This long drive continues. Second and goal from the 5. We'll run it with him again and pick up about 4. This is the 14th play of this series. Play after play after play here on this drive. Third and goal from the 1. Ball's there to take it down.
Take the points. That's what I'm telling you, Coach. Take the points. You didn't get it done on third and goal. Get 3 points and keep momentum on your side.
And he converts here on the field goal try.
There's nothing like being ahead in a football game, no matter how many points it is, because now you can manage it in a different way, even though it's early in this game, and you make the other team come after you.
It's first down as they head to the line. Peterson's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Complete to Calvin Johnson. Second down coming up. Colin Kaepernick under center. He'll keep it on the play fake. Finds A.J. Green. Stiff arms. He's in the clear. The 40. Hardy's there to make the stop.
What a nice throw and catch that time, but here it just shows you why you want to have a lot of speed on the defensive side. So when you make a mistake, what do? You make up for it by chasing the player down from behind and making the tackle.
They're going to get him here for a sack. The 49ers were never threatened a week ago, but they find themselves behind in a tight one today, Phil.
Yeah, they the team that was probably a little afraid because they saw how they blew out the team last week. So that makes you think we got to be sharp, be on top of our game, and that's what we've seen so far.
Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. Nickel formation here for the defense. Kaepernick's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Rings it in for the score in the end zone.
Boy, the defense is going to be upset after this long touchdown throw by the quarterback and receiver. They made a mistake out of position, and the offense took advantage of it, and they get the long throw for a touchdown out of it.
The 49ers for the extra point. And the extra point is good. Kaepernick's going to have a tough time upstaging what he did on that scoring drive, passing for more than 80 yards against a defense that had no answers for him. Takes off from the 5. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. First down here. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. Sheard's there to take him down.
The Panthers' offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
Johnson's a receiver in the slot. Complete to Floyd. Gets about 9 on the play. So they complete that one, yet it's still second down. From the gun, Newton. Throws to the right. He's got the catch.
Well, the corner route. Some people call it the corner route. They call it a flag, run to the flag of the end zone, or a 7 route. Odd numbers break out. That time we see a nice route by the wide receiver and a good throw by the quarterback.
The defense gets the sack. That's a timeout by the D. After being sacked on first down, it's 2nd and 16. The 49ers lined up in the nickel. Taking off, and Polamalu in on the tackle. Timeout's called, but we're going to step aside. We'll be back in just a moment. Nickel formation for the defense here. The Panthers take it from the 33. Easy catch there. No one near him. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Here's the first snap after the big play. He's looking to the right here on this throw. They bring him to the turf.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
Second and goal from the 5. And he's forced to the ground. The Panthers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Third down play coming up, and last week that was not an issue as they converted time and time again. Third and goal from the 10. Looking to the right side and throwing. A short field goal try on the way. The kick is good.
That was a nice long drive by the offense that time, and it stalls out. But good job by the kicker coming in and putting 3 points on the board.
And no return as this goes for a touchback. The 49ers getting ready now to start their drive. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. 1st and 10. Throws the pass. Underneath and incomplete that time. Let's get the injury report from Danielle Bellini.
Guys, I just spoke with a 49ers official. Troy Polamalu's injury appears to be related to the upper body. Trainers are saying it is a severe injury, but would not confirm what the injury is at this time.
Good piece of tackling. First down coming up. Wide receivers are bunched up. Kaepernick keeps it. Gonna try and scramble now. A.J. Green with the catch. First down. Offense readying for the snap. It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
Kaepernick's taking off. Got a big lane. Gains 19.
Well, you get a couple first downs on a drive. It just, of course, it makes you feel good about what you're doing. It loosens up the offensive play caller, and there's nothing like dictating to the defense. I love it.
Kaepernick now on the move. Makes the catch in the open field. Now, the next snap from inside the red zone, where a week ago they starred as a team. So that's going to do it for the first half. 49ers are up in this one.
All right, welcome to the Verizon Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The 49ers have done a good job today stepping up, and they lead after 2. The Panthers came into today's game coming off an impressive win. They'll need to turn it around to find their way back in the win column. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. We go to the second quarter. Kaepernick's going to complete a pass into coverage, and he won't be brought down until he makes it to the 34-yard line. 49ers later on the drive. Jones is found on the quick pass and catch, and this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown. They're now on top by 4. They take it at the 33-yard line. Newton's got a completion here into coverage, and he'll be tackled at their own 9-yard line. They take it at the 33-yard line. Kaepernick's got a receiver near the sideline, and he'll be tackled at the 6-yard line. And with that, we'll wrap up our halftime report and head back out now to Levi's Stadium for the start of the second half.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. First down on the way. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. And now here's the first snap of the second half. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Second down and 12. They'll run it here. Gains 5.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Third down and 7. And he's going to be dumped. And that's a 3-and-out.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
And they are in on Peterson. The 49ers offense heads on to the field. Colin Kaepernick under center. Adrian Peterson takes the football. Heading right. And a gain of 4. Watching the ball fly deep down the field has been something we've grown accustomed to seeing today, Phil. And it's led to a bunch of big plays and touchdowns.
It's so exciting to see the football thrown deep down the field and a guy catches it and runs for a touchdown. It's like going to a baseball game and seeing a home run. You're watching something special, and Jim, we have seen that here in this game today.
Offense lines up here. Second down and 6. Quick screen to Calvin Johnson. Bites off the hit. Ball comes out. And the recovery is made by the defense. Pouncey's the one who brings him to the ground.
You got to protect the football.
Hold on a minute. They're going to stop play and take another look at that last one. Was the knee down, Phil, or was it a fumble first?
I think what we need to do here, let's stop it when the knee hits the ground. And once we stop it, let's look at the football. Does he have possession of it completely at that time? If he does, then it's going to be down. The runner will be down before the fumble occurs.
The ruling on the field is reversed.
The replay upstairs overturns the call on the field.
Yeah, good job by the officials upstairs, seeing it, knowing there was a mistake on the field. That's what I love about the NFL. They're not afraid to say they made mistakes and turn them around.
Keith
Kuechly's able to knock the pass away.
Well, it's a good thing that linebacker knocked that pass down, because I don't think he could have caught it. So if you can't catch it, knock it down so nobody else can catch it.
Halfway through the third quarter, Peterson in on the stop.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. Running away from the pressure. Long ball, a takeaway. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Offense lines up here. First down at the 20. Gets the handle here. He's brought down at the 23-yard line. And here we have second down. Offense lines up here. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye. On the way, third down. Olsen's in the slot here for this play. Throw to the left. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
Picks up maybe 3.
That time he only gets a couple yards. And if I'd have been the punt returner that time, I would have called for a fair catch. Defense was close. All around you, there was nowhere to go.
First down at the 36. Got the completion. And Kuechly in on the tackle.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Play action fake. Looking to throw.
A lot of times you look at the drag route, you think that's the safety valve. You know what? It is. The quarterback is always taught to look down the field. If there's nobody open, throw it to the drag route coming across the field. That time they did it was just short of getting the first down.
Going to be a short yardage situation, so forget the punt. They're going to go for it. The jumbo set on the field. Fourth down, close to the first, so the offense stays on the field. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. The 49ers get a first down.
Show me a team that can pick up the quarterback sneaks on fourth and short, and I'll show you a team that has a good center and 2 good guards. They get a good push inside, and the quarterback is able to get the first down.
Double tight end formation. 3-step drop. Scrambling now. Could have been intercepted. Looking ahead, the 49ers will be playing at home next week, while the Panthers will also be playing at home next week. Failing to complete that one, so second down here. Bryant's going to get set in the slot for this snap. They're setting up screen. And he's tackled. He'll be a yard short of the first. The Panthers, one of the best in the league at getting after the quarterback, but today, no pressure, and they're paying the price, Bill.
They are paying the price, Jim. You know, you look at this, you can't always expect your defensive line or your defense to get pressure on the quarterback. When you don't, the defensive backs must come through with good pass coverage. They have not done that here. I think as time has gone on, more and more coaches and teams, we see them going for it on fourth and short. But this decision, you're winning the game, fourth and short, you're near midfield, I don't think you go for it. Don't let the pressure of the fans or your players get into your mind. Put the football away. That's the right decision.
And that's a 2-yard gain. How about that call to go for it and then sneak it and get the first on 4th down?
I think these plays are easier to go for when you know your quarterback understands what to do on these quarterback sneaks. That's why they went for it. That's why it worked.
Catch made. And they are in on Peterson. The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
And he takes off. He's got a wide open alley.
The 49ers offense, they know it's more than just about their defense. The offense did a good job that time picking up the first down. That's what you want to do. You got a small lead in the second half. Keep getting those first downs and eat that clock up.
And picks up 7.
49ers had a nice play design that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
Marching down the field and taking their time. Time is beginning to run out here. It's a touchdown.
When you look back at every single game, especially on the offensive side, you win and lose games by how well you play in the red zone. That was an awesome job by the offense. They found a way to score the touchdown.
49ers setting up for the kickoff. Takes off from the 5. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Time in this one's running out, and the defense knows it needs another stop. Newton won't risk a hit here as he slides. It's now second down. Time is beginning to fade, but the quarterback knows his team still has a chance. He must produce something in a hurry. And he's thrown to the ground.
Well, if your offensive line's not good enough just to stop the pass rush, then you got to help them out. How do you do that? Well, you keep the tight end in, let him be an extra blocker, and you tell your running backs to help out, too, blocking some of these defensive linemen.
We're drawing near a close, and the defense is trying to preserve a victory. The Panthers have it at the 24. Newton's able to fake into the line and still has it. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. First down. Let's see what they come up with here. Timeout won't be used here. They'll go to the hurry. Steve Johnson hauls it in. Johnson's tackled right at the 42. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. The defense gets a sack, and they'll try to conserve time here with this timeout. Huge third and long coming up, and they're certainly in 4-down territory as well. The Panthers have it at the 34. Michael Floyd calls it in. The Panthers call a timeout and are left now with only one. It's a 2 tight end formation. The Panthers will take the snap from the 45. Takes it out of the eye. The offense converts on 4th down just when the defense was looking to put this game away.
Well, you can't get too excited on the offensive side. You got that first down. Now you got to go out there and finish the job.
First down at the 20. Smith is an animal on that play. Second down late in the 4th quarter. Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line. Makes the catch. Johnson's tackled down after a gain of 10. Trailing every third down, so big at this point. Newton's met after a gain of 3. This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series. Time continues to tick away as they'll rush back to the line.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback that time. I'm sure the coach was yelling in his helmet, go up there and spike the football and stop the clock. They do it. They're efficient. Good job by the quarterback.
after a gain of 6. Third down coming up, needing a first at this point. They'll go hurry up now. Won't use a timeout.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Well, that's really having deep belief in your offensive line. In the 3rd and goal, your offensive line just road grades the defense out of there, and they get the touchdown running the football.
Put an additional 2 points on the board as they convert. Everything had to come through to send this game to overtime. They got the touchdown, and now they've got the 2 with just seconds remaining in regulation.
Every time this offense has needed a big play today, they have come through in the clutch, and that time they did it on the 2-point conversion.
They come to the line, and it's first down.
Bryant's in the slot. Keeps it on the play fake. Out of the pocket. Brings it in along the sideline. The 49ers will need to get to the 40-yard line in order to give their kicker a chance.
First down here.
Colin Kaepernick will be taking this one from the gun. Takes it from the gun. Takes off with it.
Still powering ahead.
The Panthers have continued to lean on their quarterback's ability to make plays. Newton's finding ways to beat them with his legs.
I think on the defensive side, you always have to be alert for the quarterback runs. Well, apparently today, this defense was not ready for those runs, and the offensive coordinator took advantage of it and just kept calling.
He's got a little bit of daylight here.
And now he'll dip out of bounds. The 49ers continue to get their quarterback involved in the run game. Kaepernick's continued to run the ball well here throughout today's game.
Jim, I want to give some props to the offensive coordinator. He has shown a creative side that we have not seen before, creating all these run plays for the quarterback, and man, they are working well.
The 49ers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Second down coming up. Colin Kaepernick from the shotgun. A lot of zip on this throw, and Graham brings it in. The 49ers with the timeout. I want to make sure they're on the same page for this final snap. Lining up now for a pressure kick. The Panthers use a timeout. They'll talk over things before calling what should be the final play. The 49ers head to the line. They've got 1 timeout left here in the 4th quarter.
Let's see how they back up the big play here.
Play fake.
Throws to the right.
My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
The 4th quarter comes to an end, and we will need extra time put on the clock to settle this one. So here in overtime, the rules change. If you receive the ball first and get a touchdown, the game is over. However, if you take the ball down on your first drive and only manage a field goal, the other team will have a chance to tie or win the game. And if both teams get field goals on their opening drives, the next team to score from there will win the game. The 49ers in kickoff return formation.
And he runs it out to about 27 before he's taken down.
They face first down.
Peterson lines up in the backfield. To the ground. Peterson up the middle. Picks up about 5.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
They bring in the extra tight end. Just a quick drop back. Jimmy Graham with the grab. The offense offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Here's the handoff to Adrian Peterson. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Peterson's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down and 10. Gets away from the pressure. Dez Bryant with the catch.
Perfect defense call that time. They have double coverage on the wide receiver. They allow the catch. The coach on the sidelines going, well, what else do you want me to do? We had the guy double covered, and you still couldn't make the play.
Now first and 10. Keeps it here. It's a walk-off touchdown beyond belief. So a touchdown wins this one in overtime. Quite a game, quite an afternoon, Phil.
Yeah, you know, it was very exciting. It's a shame it came down to the defense just making an awful mistake to give the offense a chance to win the game.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.